here. Okay, so I decided to do a story time video about 2 times midnight seen me have an autistic meltdown. She has seen me have 3, but the more recent one, it's still a bit too recent for me to talk about. So I'm just going to do 2, and then maybe a future date, maybe next Autism Awareness Month, Autism Awareness Week, I'll talk about it then. But yeah, she's seen me on 3, but I'm not going to talk about the 3rd one. The first time she actually saw me have a full-out autistic meltdown was we was at Wolfsbane, and there'd been a mix-up, miscommunication over a time we was meant to go for an autograph. I was getting Daniel Sherman's autograph, who played Isaac in Teen Wolf and Cole in the originals, but it also read the Infernal Devices final book in audio form, the Clockwork Princess. And for us, like, that was a big thing because we're big Shadowhunt fans, and to have Daniel read something from that, from a series we loved, you know, it was a big deal. So we decided we were to cosplay as, well, originally we was going to do Jem and Jem and Will. And I was going to get a single photo with him dressed as Tessa from Infernal Devices. But we got told that you could only have, if you was having single photo with an actor, you could only have it that one day. And so I didn't have time to get into my Tessa cosplay and then run back upstairs, get into my Jem cosplay to run back downstairs. So we decided to do Will, and when we midnight had the joint picture, and we decided to do it as Will, Tessa, and ask Daniel to do something Jem would do. And I'd seen this picture that had been done by Cassandra Jean. I think it was done by Cassandra Jean, where Tessa is in the middle of Will and Jem holding church, and then on the other side I've got Midnight being Will holding my hand, and on the other side I've got Daniel being Jem holding my hand. And Midnight hated the picture. I don't know if it's gone or if she likes it now, but at first she hated the picture, so I'm not going to show it on here in case she still doesn't like it. But I loved the picture because we so nearly nailed this picture that Cassandra Jean had done. Anyway, during this picture, I'm in fits of giggles, and Midnight was like, Evan, come on, get it together. And Daniel heard her say, say it, and he was like, come on, Evan, get it together, Evan, come on, get it together. You know, and then after I'd had the picture, so in this picture I'm blood red, dying not to laugh. Second picture I had with him is Tessa, well, I just said, just be Will. And I am going to show a picture of me and Daniel, and it's this one here. I just love the look he's got, that cocky but lovable look, which is, I always imagine Will having that expression, especially around Tess and Jem as well. So yeah, for us to have that photo with him in that way, it was kind of awesome. And I've kind of digressed, gone off at a tangent here. I was meant to talk about meltdown I had. Anyway, so we also bought an autograph ticket because you had to buy autos for Daniel. And there'd been some miscommunication and we was meant to go on Saturday, and we thought, well, we'll be fine, we'll go on Sunday for our autos, because we didn't see our letter being called, because when you go to work events, 1 second, I can get you one of my passes. By the wonders of editing, I'm back. Okay, so when you go to work events and Star Fury events, you get given one of these. This one is from Forsaken, which I went to the other week. You get given one of these, and on the back you have a group number. And at Forsaken I was C121. Okay, so when you go to Rogue events, Star Fury, you get given one of these, and keep all of this like dear life. Like, it is your life. Keep all of it like it's your life. Otherwise, you're not allowed into the convention. And yeah, but what happened was, somehow we missed our letter to tell us when we had to go for go for photo shoots, autographs, and we got called on Saturday. But because we missed it, we thought we have to go on Sunday. So we get to where Daniel's signing, and in our tickets, the guy goes, "You should have come yesterday." And we're like, "No, we never got called." And the guy was like, "Yes, you did. You was meant to come yesterday." And both of me and that was like, "No, our letters never get called. And groups weren't called." And he's like, "Yes, we was. Yes, we was. You'll have to wait and see if you have time now." Which I started getting agitated and worked up. And at this point, I hadn't been diagnosed officially as autistic, but it was pretty obvious that I was. And I started getting like edgy and like worked up and upset. And Midnight just goes to me, "Just say the power of the oath with me, just say it." And now we kind of like use that as our thing. Like when if I get upset or anything, I say the oath. Whether you entreat me not to leave me, or return from following after me, where you go, I will go. Where I die, where you die, I will die. Your people should be my people. My God, your God, my God. There will I be bed, the angels unto me and more, so thought their part being me. I think I've just messed it up, but you get the idea. And whenever I get worked up or upset or anything, I just say the oath until I feel better. But so there was a girl there, and she was like, "Why are you upset? You've got to meet him." You know, it's like, that's not the point. The point is I paid for his autograph. It's like, "Yes, well, you have things for him to sign." I'm like, "No, I don't." You know, so you have things for him to sign. You have your memories. I'm like, "No, I said, I don't have anything for him to sign. I just want to sign my book." And you know, it's kind of like, "Oh, right, okay." You know, it's just like, anything. So she wasn't really understanding, and I just have to say that was not a member of staff. That was somebody who was attending the convention. It wasn't a member of Rogue staff at all, you know. And Lord, our other friend Laurie, she kind of saw and said, "What's going on?" And we told her. She said, "Right, no." She said, "No, she's coming in with me." So she grabbed me at midnight, pulled us in, and at this point, I'm in meltdown. I'm in meltdown mode. There's no. So Midnight goes off to Tyler Hecklin, and I go off to Daniel Sharman, and I'm still very upset, still like crying and worked up. Midnight joins me, and her face is like thunder because of them not letting us in. And we get to Daniel, and Daniel's like, my little shadow hunters, what's happened? So I explained to Daniel, and it's like, do you need a hug, Tess? I'm like, yes. So he gave me a hug, and then signed my things, and then I had a chat with Midnight, and Midnight, bless her, I love her to bits, told him that his Yorkshire accent sucked. And then he told her that he'd grown up in Hull, which is part of Yorkshire. I love that girl to bits. She's brilliant. She just comes out with these things at conventions and I'm just like, what? She always puts a smile on my face, and she's just comes out with the best one-liners. She says she doesn't have a sense of humour, she doesn't do humour, blah blah blah, but she's probably got one of the best sense of humours I know. But yeah, I would. And in the end, it all worked out fine. I got my Daniel picture, and the Rogue staff, they did help me out a lot, you know. Rogue staff and Forsaken? Rogue staff and Star Fury staff are some of the best I've met, you know, there's no fault in them. I don't know if the person who wasn't let us in was just a volunteer or anything like that, but the Rogue staff are top notch, and so are the Star Fury staff. You know, I can't fault either of them. And after I got my Daniel autograph, I went to Ian Bowen. He told Midnight he was a little bit in love with me, so again, that was kind of like, that put a smile back on my face. And once I'd done everything, I was fine. I'd come straight back down, and I was, you know, it was like nothing had happened. The other time she seen Midnight seen me have an autistic meltdown was we went to where was it where we went? DC Fancast. And we went all the way down to London, stayed at Midnight's cousins, Zoe's, and John. Went down there, and then we kind of went down to the DC Fancast, and the guy came along and just put, I think it was a white band on my wrist and a blue band on Midnight's. So I really didn't think anything about it, just thought I was giving people different colours. And I'm stood with Midnight, and it goes, right, all priority passes, can you come over here? And me and Midnight started going across, and he was like, no, not you. I'm like, what do you mean not me? He's like, you're not priority. I'm like, but Midnight's my carer. And at this point I had been diagnosed as being autistic. I'm like, but she's my carer. Oh no, you can't. I'm like, no, I have to stay with her. She's my carer. About tough. And those was his words. I was like, tough. I'm like, look, I'm autistic. I need to stay with Midnight. And he's like, but you're not priority. I'm like, but I know I'm repeating myself now, but I kept saying to him, but I have to stay with her. She's my carer. She's my supporter. And we have to stay together. And he's like, no, she's going in, you have to wait. I'm like, but, and in the end, two girls who worked at the place came over and said, because I was started there again, worked up and upset, saw Midnight give me a hug, and they came over, and I think my other friend Adam went and told him what the situation was. So they came over and they're like, look, what's happened? So Midnight said, look, we've come from Lancashire, Yorkshire, Manchester, Leeds way, and she's autistic. She needs to have somebody to stay with her at all times when she comes to things like this, because she gets worked up, she gets upset and everything, and the girl was like, yeah, okay. And we said, like, that guy there, and then he heard us, and no, I told her she can't go in. These are the four I'm letting in. Like, come on, and said to take the old phone across. And Midnight carried on explaining to the girls, like saying, look, she has to stay with me, because she'll get looked up, and we're travelling home together. Like, I'm travelling, so really we have to be together to make sure we get the coach home on time, and get back into London in time for the coach. And the girl was like, right, okay, sorry about that, yeah, go on, we can go through. And at this point, like, again, I was in bits, I was in floods of tears, I was really worked up. But again, both times I had happy outcomes, and the third time she saw me have a meltdown, that had an happy outcome as well. But as I say, still a bit soon for us to talk about that. But yeah, those are 2 times Midnight see me have an autistic meltdown. I'm sure it won't be the last, but Midnight and Ali, they're so good with me when I have meltdowns. And the people at conventions, like even like in the circle, in Ali and Midnight's circle, they're really good with me as well. And I can't fault them, they're just brilliant. And that's one good thing about the conventions, and I'm sure me and Midnight said it before, is that sense of family. You know, everybody's got your back at a convention, and yeah. Anyway, for now I'll say love you lots and lots of Jelly Tots, and keep it big and weird. Bye.